Say hello to the camera.
Hello, motherfucker.
There are only few things in the world that are less interesting to watch than WRC. Even watching paint dry is more fun, but after I ran out of paint, I decided to watch how did the hybrid era begin.
Fucking normal things! Get the fuck off my board! God fucking damn!
Well, as it turned out, there is no proper video about it. You know what kind of video I mean. The kind where someone shit talks the whole racing into a cube, like what F1 has. Rallying does, though, at least has this wonderful series, which you should watch if interested.
Do it!
Back to WRC. And because everything else is behind a paywall of WRC Plus, or is not even interesting despite the narrator playing of dramatic voice, and seriously, who buys this stuff? I mean WRC Plus. Rallying is now a term used next to words like antiquaries and beige. So I decided to make the most of this motorsport that once popularity had plenty. Welcome to WRC Minus, where it's rally, minus all the WRC Plus crap and whatnot. Also, this video is not meant to disrespect anyone, even though it might seem this way. All you need to do to unsee that is to get a pair of orange glasses. 2022 was a year where Putin decided that sovereignty is not a word and that he needs to show how powerful and evil he is. That same year he would crap himself and find out that the only power of Russia is in corruption department, and most importantly would be stripped of the meme where he walks a little too wide.
I fear no man, but that thing, it scares me.
And yeah, rallying. WRC, the Water Resources Center, wrong acronym. World Rally Championship. World, meaning that it takes place mostly in Europe. Rally, meaning that sliding is appreciated. At the reveal, we also get to meet the new president of FIA, which is a surprise for all the modern WRC fans, which means exactly no one.
Joining me tonight is our brand new FIA president, Mohammed Ben Sulayem.
And his name is not John Cena, but Mohammed Ben Sulayem.
Mohammed Ben Sulayem.
Apparently, this guy is some sort of a rally driver himself. Or at least something like that. Because he does sound more like the person that calls me about my computer having a virus. But anyways, I have a suspicion that the Middle Eastern rally he talks about, he attended, and where he used to drive Toyota.
Definitely have history with rallying. When I took over and I started it, I never looked back. And definitely I drove Toyota and I drove Ford. And it's good to be here. The time came where I retired. I said I will never stop motorsport, but went on to organize. But really, I felt that I owe motorsport and the FIA some more. And my experience in the WRC was there, of course, but not as much as a full. I was in Group N, and I enjoyed every part of it. And I'm going to enjoy my position here.
I think he might have the wrong motorsport here. You see, in Europe, it's driver and a co-driver. In a car in the Middle East, it's driver in the car and co-driver behind a machine gun. All you need is the European cameraman helicopter to turn into AH-64 Apache, and we have the full picture. Similar, but not quite the same. But let's see the cars and teams. There are 3 teams. 3 teams with 11 drivers. This is not a World Rally Championship, this is just some backyard New Year party crew, or employee list of WRC Water Resources Center, African Department. The 2 most interesting drivers on the list are Kalle Rovanperä, because he's the main character from My Summer Car, and Sebastian Loeb, who is making a comeback to WRC after a long break. He no longer has his co-driver Daniel Elena, even though this time he would make even better counterweight if the loss of wheel should happen. Now the cars. There are only 3 teams, 3 cars, 3 hybrids. And a million pissed petrolheads. But these are no Toyota Priuses. At max power they can produce 500 polar bear saving horses. But this power is not always at disposal, because the boost only charges from braking. Thus, there are 3 modes which determine the usage of boost. First is max power, which depletes a lot of the boost in a short amount of time, and this scales down as the modes go. Boring. Cannot be adjusted during a race. Is applied automatically, so basically what has happened is the cars now weigh a lot more, so the cornering is slower, but they get boost after the corner, so they make up for it. It's basically a regular 2021 rally car with extra steps.